Hey everybody, Bonez here, Bonez Garage, just bringing you an update what's going on at the garage. So, 1967 Mercury Cougar, have more stuff done to her. We now have most of the front suspension all in. As you can see, there's a new coil spring with its new isolator up on top. The bump stops are new. The upper and lower control arms are all brand new. We used the original spindle back in it. We also put new strut rods back in. You can see there is the original hub for the disc brake to go on, and the hub goes right over there, and then the disc goes on there. That's an older one, but the bearings inside are all brand new, and as you can see, they're well greased. We use a bearing packer to grease all our bearings. It does a much better job than hand packing them. And then we put a little bearing grease around the outside of the bearing and on the bearing race. So it really does a nice job. We also put all new studs in there, and we put new seals and new front inner and outer bearings. So everything is getting replaced and getting done nicely. We now also have the steering box back in there. You could see the pitman arm connected to the center link, and that pitman arm connects to the steering box, which is just a manual steering box. We also have, as you can see there, the new 90-degree grease fittings in. So now you can take your grease gun and just stick it right over there and grease that fitting. Same over here. You just take the grease gun, stick it right on there, boom, grease the fitting. It greases the upper joint for the control arm. Then in the back, we have more done. We now have the new disc brake setup on the rear. We actually use the Cobra SVT rear vented disc rotor and disc caliper on it. So this way he's going to stop really nice. Those are 11.6 inch diameter discs, and they're also a vented disc, so it'll keep these back brakes really nice and cool. We have the whole rear axle in. Let me get a flashlight and I'll show you the rear axle. And there you go. We have the whole rear axle. The differential has been rebuilt. The whole axle has been fixed and cleaned. All new bearings, all new seals. We cleaned up the springs. We put the lowering blocks back in, the pads, everything's back in. And we also have the pin that goes from the spring right through the housing into the lowering block. And it will hold the lowering block in place, and then the lowering block actually holds the axle in place, and then the U-bolts hold everything together. And if we go all the way to the back, I can also show you, there are those new bearings, bushings that we put in. The aluminum with the Delron bushing inside it. And you can see how that holds the spring to the frame in the rear. And then all the way out to the front, I'll show you how it holds it up on the front. And there you go. There's where the Delron and the bushing are, right there. That's it. And the bushing gets held in with a pin all the way through into the frame. So there you go. That's what's going on underneath the car. And then for the actual car itself, the motor is coming out really nice. There you go. Got some more parts on it. It is pretty much ready to go in. Well, anyhow, that's about it, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have fun. Okay, bye.